All right, we're live. This is Nintendo E3 Day 3. We're going to watch it for just about an hour or so. Just hang out, chill. We could just talk gaming. Let's see what they offer. This is Nintendo's music in the background. They got like some smooth jazz. They're like, we know we killed E3. Y'all know y'all like the games we showed. Hey, what's up, Ice Out? What's up, GMDC's Bowsette? Hi Chew, Cool Gamer, Double OP, 901. What's up, dude? Nintendo Sage, DK Smash, Red 13. What up, boy? Hey, let's see what Nintendo has to offer for E3. It should start any second now. It's 12 o'clock. It starts at 12. Lions, how you say you doing good? Good, dude. I'm doing good too, man. Should I watch it or play Bayonetta? If you have a Switch, you could just take it out the dock and you could watch and play. Bruh, who said that? Tantani? All right, here we are.
Welcome back to Nintendo.
Let's see what game they highlight within the first hour or so.
Thank you guys for sticking with us.
I'm just gonna stream for about an hour or so. We're just gonna hang out, talk Nintendo while they play the games in the background.
I'm here with Sam and Audrey.
Let's see what they show, man.
To get Indie Day started, we're gonna be looking at a lot of titles, but I want you guys, get those headphones on, pump those desk speakers.
Cadence of Hyrule.
Cadence of Hyrule. Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda. Sam.
I have it downloaded on my Switch.
And I wanted to start right here on
but
the
last time I tried,
get a little bit more
it wouldn't let me play it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't let me play it. It wasn't available yet.
Thursday morning.
I am going to be playing it tonight. Tonight I'll be playing some Cadence of Hyrule before I game with the sponsors.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah, we're not bluffing. We could listen.
And you just got a Switch?
I think I probably will start the game though because I like it and I want to play.
Just got a Switch.
All right, so
Timothy, any games to recommend? Tons of games.
Zelda,
Breath of the Wild,
it gives you a
Odyssey,
about what this game
Splatoon
really is.
2.
It is a Crypt of the Necrodancer
there's
game
Mario Kart 8
elements
Deluxe,
of the
Super Smash Brothers. The Switch has tons and tons of games.
Before,
Hey,
it's likely you've never played anything like Crypt of the
Go on this side.
Necrodancer because it's fairly unique. This is a kind of rhythm action game. You notice
so this
as
is the
soon
tree
as
house.
I started moving there, the enemies started moving on a movement pattern. And I need to
I can't wait to start playing this game. I'm going to be playing it tonight.
Like I did just there. So we have a visual indicator at the bottom of the screen letting me know what the beat is, but also the audio as well, which is just fantastic.
And we just have to point out right off the bat, you're playing as Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That doesn't happen often enough, so I'm really excited that we get to do that in this game. And I just took damage there. So all of my movement needs to happen on the beat. This is what happens if I try to not move on the beat.
Oh.
You see, yeah. Trill will come in and yell at me and ask me if I want to turn on fixed beat mode. No, I don't need to do that. I was just doing that for the purposes of demonstration.
What is fixed beat mode?
All the enemies also have their own movement patterns, and learning those movement patterns is
I'm
one
gonna
of the keys
this
to
game,
being
bro.
successful in this game. So the way you attack
I still got
is by kind of pressing the control pad into the same direction that an enemy is when an enemy is either at rest or just about to attack you. So one of the ways that you take damage is either by a telegraphed enemy attack or by moving into the same square that an enemy is attempting to move into at the same time.
There's an enemy in the bottom left there, Sam.
Yes, there is.
Dope, man. This game is gonna be lit, man.
Evil. If they'll get in your way, and if you accidentally hit them several times, they behave just as cuckoos do because we're in Hyrule and they will swarm you to death.
Yeah. I just picked it up, ASAP. I'm gonna be playing it tonight, man.
And you'll notice like that. So that projectile is even moving along with the beat, which is
really trippy.
Yeah, it's really trippy.
Ooh, nice,
all right.
Nice.
So yeah, I used Nehru's Love, which offers you a protection ability, and that will allow you to reflect projectiles if you get the timing right. So you'll notice that now all of the enemies are gone on the screen. I get free movement, so I can just move around at will. I don't have to worry about the beat. And,
so once you beat all the
and
enemies.
I also received a diamond. So you'll see it at the top left corner of the screen. So I have 33 of those diamonds right now.
And what does that mean?
I did have to play up this save file a little bit to give me a fighting chance.
Up,
because
Mac
this
Phoenix?
game
Good
is
morning.
very difficult. And also because it
Celeste,
happens
Night
on the beat, talking and playing at the same time is especially difficult.
Games,
it's like
You
rubbing your
forgot
head
about
and patting your belly or whatever
Cuphead,
that thing
Playboy?
is. It's that
Cuphead
kind of thing.
is an indie game too,
I'm going to
bro.
go ahead and get going here.
You notice since you're surrounded by enemies again, the music.
Oh, we're gonna have
frenetic.
$100 Smash
Really tells you to
tournament for the
stay
sponsors.
on your game.
Shout out to the homie Kaleem sponsoring it.
So the weapon that I'm using right now is a dagger, and that means that I can only attack. Oh, I'm taking damage here. I can only attack one square directly in front of me. But because this takes place in Hyrule, you have all kinds of Legend of Zelda weapons represented. And I'll go into the inventory here so we can take a look. We've got bombs, bomb chews, we got a bow.
Bro, I'm going to be playing this game bobbing my head,
in
bro.
the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see I have a shovel and a torch, and those will come into use a little bit later. But those are limited-time use items, so those won't stay with you if you're defeated. So this isn't a roguelike, but it does have roguelike elements. And it's much more approachable than Crypt of the Necrodancer was. That was a notoriously difficult game. But I'm going to switch to this broadsword here so we can get a look at how that looks.
It's cool. A lot of those elements you saw on that screen will be familiar to the Legend of Zelda fans. We even had little pieces of heart up there in the top left corner.
That's right. And so that's one of the many
this game just launched today, too.
In the game.
Breath of the Wild 2 is going to come out. I think Breath of the Wild 2 is probably, it seems like it's still early in development.
In front of me, which is
so I think 2022.
Useful, especially if you're
probably 2022.
Having a rough time with this game.
Is when Breath of the Wild 2 will come out.
And here we are.
Oh, you can breathe now.
Yeah. So we're in Kakariko Village.
Oh,
and,
man.
Because we're in
Bro,
Hyrule,
this looks this reminds me of Zelda on the Super Nintendo, Link to the Past. I'm probably going to play as Link, man. Hey, what's up, Silverfire? I see you in the Discord chat, man.
I'm not going to do that just yet.
Just a little one.
Yeah, I'm going to explore a little bit.
Show them what's
coming.
If
you're just not coming in, give this video a thumbs up, bro.
Yeah.
Let's get it over.
Let's see if we can't do something about that.
267 likes, bro. I mean,
yeah, this is Dompe's second appearance on Treehouse Live.
Dompe's big day.
Yeah, he was telling us about a hibiscus potion.
Man, this game looks so good, man.
That to wake the
I like,
sleepy boy
Super
in
Nintendo. This is me, bro. This is what I grew up on.
All right, so now we're entering a crypt. A few notes. So the world map is randomly generated.
Okay, world map is randomly
generated. And that random
generation
happens when you start a new game, and then it remains persistent even if you're defeated throughout the duration of the game.
Okay.
But the crypts in the dungeons are all procedurally generated, and that changes every time you enter a crypt. So if you're defeated and you re-enter a crypt or a dungeon, it'll reform in a completely new fashion.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, wow.
It's go left now.
So I'm going to try and dispatch everyone in here.
You got this.
That's interesting.
Again, we're gonna.
I've never been a fan of procedurally generated games.
In this game, it's not only.
But I already bought this game, so I'm playing it, bro.
Right, it's not only familiar Zelda tunes, they're also medleys and remixes that we've never heard before.
Yeah.
And if you're not subscribed to the channel, click subscribe. It's still not available, Silverfire.
Is that looking at
still
these
not
enemies,
playable?
You really have to keep an eye on their movements because they will give you a tell when they're about to attack, and that's really important if you don't want to take damage.
Oh, we can hear the dulcet tones of a familiar voice.
Oh.
Let's see if we can't make our way over there.
Hey. Top 5 indies ASAP. Dead Cells, Guacamelee. I never played Guacamelee. SteamWorld Dig, Cuphead, and Celeste. Dope pick. What's up, Heavy G? Hey, Heavy G, let me know when you get your Switch, dude. Let me know when you get your Switch back, bro. Link's Awakening.
So the pose are almost like booze. They
Link's
only
Awakening
move when you're not looking at them.
You're pretty well bottlenecking those enemies like that.
Yeah,
That's a decent strategy.
So I just got a flail, and it was a glass flail. So the thing about the glass weapons is that they will crack or they will break
each stage has like a slightly different beating.
So I'll get to use it for as long as I have it. So some of these enemies are and it just broke just there.
Yeah, you've said this before, but I think it's worth pointing out again. You are talking while playing on the show floor a rhythm game.
Yeah,
so good
that's
on
gonna
you.
be high.
I'm missing a few beats here and there,
no
but
small task.
that's just the way it is.
Oh, you can break the
So
walls?
the shovel allows you to manipulate the terrain
I see
a
what
little
the
bit
shovels
and to
do.
get into new areas.
That's some Shovel Knight stuff.
And there's something like just watching.
There's a lot of sales on the eShop.
eShop.
Bro, right now, 2K19 on the Switch is only $3.
That's right. Or I guess more like a dance
So,
pattern.
even if you're not a basketball
This is
fan, I
beautiful
say you ain't
voice.
losing nothing. Just pick it up.
That's a lot of fun.
For Obi-Wan NX
bought a
giveaway,
key. I
100K,
don't know if I'll
baby.
get to
I
use it,
saw
we'll
that.
see.
Yeah,
So
Khalid.
I have a temporary or limited time use item right now that allows me to see what's in treasure chests.
What can I
before
pre-order
open
now
them, which is really useful.
in the eShop? I don't
Okay,
know,
cool.
bro.
So you
There's
see
a
that
couple
skull
games
icon on the floor.
coming
That
out.
indicates we're about to
Mario
go
Maker's
into
about to drop.
challenge.
Mario Maker Online.
This
They're
is
about to
like
patch
We
in
believe
friends,
you.
so that's gonna be dope.
Dungeon Nightclub.
You have such determination to not go straight for those
There's
rupees.
a couple
I
games.
would
I
die
think
going
almost
for the
all the
rupees.
games
You did a really good job in there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
that was shown at
All right, collecting
E3. I
keys.
think a couple of them can be
So let's see if we can't find what's going on in this
pre-order.
crypt. There's a locked door. Oh, great.
Oh no!
Look what I did. I might have to.
Crash Team Racing
dip
comes
out of
out.
this, real quick.
Like I said, I've been
in
on the
order to reset
fence.
this dungeon.
I'm
or this
now
crypt.
leaning more towards getting it on the Switch, but I
music,
still
oh
need
my
to see
goodness.
gameplay, man.
It's really amazing.
I need to see
Fans
gameplay of Crash Team Racing
Legend of
first on the
Zelda will
Switch,
really
man.
love to hear all of these beautiful remixes.
Mario
of
Maker
these
and Crash coming out this month.
songs.
Yeah, you're right, Colleen. Yeah, so
And friends
there you
from
go,
Crypto
Crash
Mecha
Team
Dance
Racing.
will be happy to see their singing friend again.
Yeah,
I might.
absolutely. There's so many elements from both
I
of
might
the games
get it on the
represented.
Switch, see how, and yeah, I'm gonna get it on the Switch. And if
So
I'm
I've been
not
using my bow. The
satisfied,
cool
then I
thing about
might
the
double
bow
dip.
Is that it allows you to attack enemies from far away.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get it
you
on the Switch. I
still
gotta
need to
support
be doing
Nintendo,
that
man.
on the beat.
I love the little like map in the bottom right. It's like you know your map being revealed as you.
Oh,
go there.
who
It's
is
like
that?
these
Is that
chunky
Shadow
pixels down
Link?
there that just look. I don't know.
So here
I just
we're
like looking
fighting
at it.
Shadow Link.
Shadow Link
That
is
is Shadow Link.
No. And he
Oh,
is
they got
the
Shadow
boss
Link
of
in the game.
Kakariko Crypt.
Oh,
Oh,
well dodged.
oh.
So I can attack him from the side, and the broadsword is going to.
Oh,
Thank
hibiscus
goodness.
potion.
Yes.
I got it. We know what we can use that for. But because there are still enemies in the crypt, you notice that the music didn't go back
Yeah.
to its nice, calm state.
Yeah, you've still got your beats along the bottom.
So you gotta defeat all the
So I only
enemies.
briefly touched on the diamonds, but the diamonds are the persistent
Oh, and
currency.
Bloodstained
they'll
Ritual
stay
of the
with you
Night,
even if you're
bro.
defeated.
When does
But
that
you
come
don't
out,
have to
Silverfire?
spend them all in one go.
And I play
so
with
you
y'all.
can collect them up and
$3.
save them for something
Right, but the
a little
rupees
bit
you would
later.
have lost those.
Hey, if
you
there's a
died.
way to
The
gift,
rupees,
I'd
the
gift you
limited
$3.
time use items, all of those I
Silverfire.
would have lost if I was defeated.
What's up, everybody? Come to the stream. Give it a thumbs up. This is Nintendo's
Yes.
E3 Day 3. I'll probably just leave this up on the channel. Since that, I don't know, ain't no like breaking news or anything else I could give y'all today. This, and I'm going to be playing this game later on today,
I
man.
do need your help.
Yeah. When you put your bed in the middle of your room, that's how important sleep is. You know.
That's true.
Like,
He has his priorities.
So I'm going to enlist Link's
So
help
this is
here
Nintendo's
when we
Treehouse.
start some
Treehouse.
co-op. So how about it, Audrey? You
Let's
want to
do
join in?
it.
Bro, why? This would have been lit with online co-op.
All right.
Okay, cool.
I got to tell them to take out the pizza out the oven.
Yay! All right, so you have your own set of
Pizza
weapons,
in
and
the
there are
oven.
some weapons that only Link can use. I did it.
Yeah.
I did
I'm
the
gonna
same.
text
That's what
them.
I was going to
did.
do.
I knew you were
Took that
going to
from
do it.
me.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay,
Hold on,
let's
dudes.
get out of here. Let's go back.
Okay.
Actually, I'm
Lead the
going
way,
to.
lady.
You want to see Zelda jam out here?
I do.
So I just used the golden
Wait, hold
loop,
on.
which is going to allow me to warp to different areas of the map.
I love it.
So I've
More chunky
revealed,
pixels.
yeah, I've revealed a lot of this already, but we don't want to show too much of it off. So we're going to warp to an area called the Gerudo Ruins. And
Oh,
Yes, I'm
Silverfire
here.
said
I know,
Bloodstained
it's
comes out on the
so good.
25th.
So when you're playing
I
in co-op,
might- I'll
it
see,
makes things
man. I
a
might
lot
get
easier
it.
because you can dispatch
I'll
enemies
see.
more quickly. But it also makes things in a way more challenging because I haven't touched
Coordinate.
on it just yet because I haven't been able to maintain a good multiplier. But if you defeat a lot of enemies in a row without missing a beat and without
has
taking damage,
two-player.
then you'll earn a
Bro,
multiplier.
I'm telling you,
And,
man,
you'll start
every
a nice
Nintendo
combo, and that
game
can have many
needs to
different
have
positive
online
effects.
multiplayer.
You will earn
How
more
lit
diamonds
this
whenever
would have
you
been with
clear the
3-player
entire
online,
stream of,
Zelda, Link, and
this is where I got
Cadence
the
all
golden
at the
loop. So,
same
hey, we get to
time.
say hi to Cadence.
Come on, man.
What's up, Kaden?
This would have been dope with online
so to kind of set
multiplayer.
up
Come
what
on,
we're
Nintendo,
gonna
we're
do
paying
here,
for
I want to
online.
head back
Put it
towards
in all
the
your games.
Gerudo Ruins. And we're going to go in here.
Obi-Wan,
All right.
do you think they'll show Castle Crashers remastered?
So we're going to need 3 gears.
Fang. We'll see.
And hopefully we can find those around here. So as I was saying about the multiplier,
hours.
there's
Oh,
some
wow,
weapons that'll actually do more damage if you have a high multiplier.
Cadence just came out. Maybe the next time there's no games in between.
And apologies, I think I have a little bit of an advantage here because I have a weapon that allows me to attack many times in front of me, but Audrey does not.
I know, you start with a short-range weapon.
Hey, I'm going to beat Let's Go before
Yeah, if you
the
guys
new
pay attention to
Pokemon
that
come
triangle
out,
at the bottom of the screen, if it starts to get kind of electrically charged and stuff starts happening, that means that multiplier is going up.
Okay, I think
you have to jump on the beat here or you will get pummeled. Oh, defeat all enemies.
Oh, no.
Like
what happens again if you jump off the beat?
Right,
you just get stuck?
I need some hearts. Oh, do you want to
we are
grab that
low
shovel?
on hearts.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
A rhythm
Sweet shovel.
adventure game.
I'm a little bit worried about the hearts.
Yeah,
I
Epic.
need to be careful
Apex
about
wasn't
that.
announced for the Switch. But that's all we got.
If we're
Nintendo
defeated,
Directs,
it's okay.
man.
We'll just
Nintendo
get to show you what
Directs.
the defeat sequence looks like.
Oh no, tempo up.
Oh no, okay, you stepped on that button that increased the tempo.
You have to watch
really
out
bad
for those
news.
switches. I'm sorry, Zelda.
Oh no, okay.
My.
Things are looking bad for me.
They better die, bro.
Oh no. Okay, I need to get away from this big guy.
Yeah, we
here.
need to.
We don't need to defeat all the enemies, so I'm going to head over here to the right.
But defeat the enemies.
Away from him.
Can you follow me over here?
I am.
Run and shovel your way to.
Oh no, okay.
What timeline? I don't think this is an official timeline or anything.
Makes you feel
Is this
better
game
even when
canon?
it's taunting you.
I don't know if this game is canon.
One of the things that I like to do,
Like
because once you
and
start
since
in
he is
motion,
like
you
2
kind of
years,
need to stay in motion. Oh no.
Until like
okay.
2021.
Okay.
That's
So
dope,
if you
ASAP.
were to go to a Sheikah Stone, you could revive
Wow.
it. And the Sheikah Stone is just down there to your left. If you can make your way there. Don't bump into the
You
cactuses,
lit.
though.
You lit,
No.
ASAP.
Oh, I mean, fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Sheikah Stone.
Oh, no.
Yes.
You're going to make
So
it.
close.
I believe in you.
I believe. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
It didn't fill your hearts, though.
No.
Is Apex coming? I don't know, Abdul.
Oh, I don't have a shovel anymore. So can you destroy
Yeah,
this?
I can get through here.
There we go.
That's called teamwork.
All right. Oh, I'm going to need more of your help.
Oh, I remember
Once
those
again,
eye
one at a
laser
time,
things.
Use items. when
They
you're
got the
defeated,
Zelda enemies, bro.
And it doesn't feel so good.
Nice. So you see
Because at the
mark on
beginning,
that
he was saying that there's
treasure chest
2
there.
modes.
That
Is
means
there a
that
mode
we're going to need to defeat
to
all
play
the
this
enemies
game with
in this
no
area before
rhythms?
We're going to be able to access it.
I don't know if there's a mode to play with no
Just in
rhythm.
time. Oh, and we got the other gear.
Okay, cool.
I might
One
be
more.
that.
One more.
It'll just be a Zelda game.
And one thing that I find interesting
Rock
is
says
like you
every
said, Sam,
Zelda
when
game
you're
is
playing
canon.
co-op, it's a little bit easier.
But this
in
seems
lot of
like
regards.
a
But the other
off,
hand,
like
you
a
might- it's
spin.
almost
Like, I
impossible
don't
to stay out of
know.
each other's way.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up,
and you jump into
Bane?
the beat
Yeah,
and stuff,
game is
and
lit,
sometimes
man. Game
You might
is
need to
lit.
go a certain square and your buddy's there and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's also much harder to maintain that multiplier because you're both working toward it
Yeah.
simultaneously.
Got a heart. Link came when he got the heart. It was refreshing.
So we could dispatch these enemies so much quicker since we're playing in co-op. But Link and Zelda playing together, that's so cool.
Oh,
That is.
no.
Link and
Okay.
Zelda
I
playing
didn't
together.
say that.
There
It's
is,
all right. I'll see
there
if I
are
can finish this
rumors
room off. Okay.
I believe
that Breath of the Wild 2 will have
Very wise.
multiplayer. I'm
All
just
right.
saying.
Third gear.
How cool would it be if you could play
Ooh,
with like the
another shovel.
legends? I mean, the what they
So
call
those limited
legends?
time use items, they'll
These dudes. What were they
they'll
called?
replace the one that you have.
Champions. The
And you can
champions.
choose
Bro, that'll
which
be
you'd rather
lit.
keep. All right, so I'm going to visit the Sheikah Stone, revive you. There we are.
Thank you.
All right, cool. So we got the 3 gears.
Yeah. Every Zelda game
Let's
is
go
in
with
canon,
that.
said Silverfire. Those CDI games definitely not
Rather I'm
canon.
gonna shoot an arrow at you.
Excuse
You're gonna
me,
charge me?
princess.
Oh, nothing's for free in this world.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Yeah, Khalif said the same thing in the YouTube chat.
Oh.
Oh, we can hear the
Yeah.
sounds already.
With multiplayer, yeah, that would be dope, Silverfire. Just imagine, bro.
Pretty treacherous
And not
in
just
here.
limited to
Stay out of each other's
Zelda
way.
and Link.
All the enemies.
the champions,
I know.
bro. even though they're dead.
One of the things I like to
But
do
have it in the
is
story
kind
where
of
you can
buffer
revive
my
them, bring them back to life or
against
something.
the walls
They can do that.
sometimes, because that'll keep the
CDI is a
enemies
parody.
moving in their movement pattern. But you don't necessarily.
Hey, I
have
want to see a
do it.
boss
So
battle.
use
I want to
another
see a
piece of-
boss
We got
battle.
plenty of. Oh yes, and that was enough to get us another heart container.
Yeah,
And refill
cleaned out
all
his
of our health.
wares.
But yes, I'm not sure if you're watching. Like what Sam meant is you have to move every beat. You can't just stand still.
Right.
So, but you can kind of bounce up off a wall so that you're not having to like advance toward an enemy or something like that.
Oh, I've got them all bottlenecked.
Got him.
That was the slaughter.
That'll show them to just stand around.
The champions are dead. They could
Okay,
revive
let's
them
have
ASAP. There's a way to revive
go.
them, bro. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to be on this tonight
Nice.
before we game with the
Keys.
sponsors.
All right. Oh,
So I might be gaming with the sponsors tonight on
Grab your
YouTube.
headphones.
We're gonna
I know,
do
it's just like a
Cadence of
crazy breakdown
Hyrule.
happening.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't want
We'll
to talk
play a
while
couple
it was
other
happening.
games. Then we'll
This is going to be challenging. That is a little bomb button. from one. Okay, I'll just get it from
Ooh,
the side.
nice.
Oh, cool. We
Okay.
got a map.
Come on, hit the bomb button.
No.
Well, you'll see what
that was the
happens.
last time I seen Nintendo let someone
need
else
to
get
get away
out
from
of
a bank of
the
bombs
Soul
will
Calibur
damage you
and now
also.
Cadence. You're right,
Okay.
bro. Nintendo is very protective with their IPs, man. They
Okay.
don't be playing around. I wonder what. Oh, but this is the indie show. Today they're focusing on
Well
indie
done.
games.
That broad
Hey,
sword is really
I've
helpful.
been playing a lot more indie games lately, man.
Okay, cool.
Better quality.
Here we go. What do you want?
Let's get the boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yes.
choose?
My arm is complete.
All right, you can see over on the right side of the screen where that's assigned. That button assignment there.
Oh, very cool.
I love just looking at all the stuff you guys have up in that upper left and right.
Yeah,
It's like there's so much stuff.
There's a lot of stuff going on. So again, your keys, your rupees, any of your limited time use items, all of those you lose whenever you're defeated.
trying to practice.
But any of the tiles that you've, the map squares that you've revealed, whenever you activate a Sheikah Stone, that
I don't know
becomes
if I'll be able to play
a
this
work
game
point,
with
so
the
you can
original.
return there.
I'm gonna do it
So
though.
the entire world.
Do you
state
recommend
doesn't
Resident
reset
Evil
every time
5?
you're defeated.
I've never
That's
been
a
real
difference
big on the
from Crypt of
Resident
the
Evil
Necro
games. IXM, so I wouldn't be the best person to tell you. Somebody in the chat
Make
could
it
probably
quick work.
tell you.
Well done.
Another key.
I heard Resident Evil 4
Look
was
at
like
that
the
by
best one.
keys.
Tim didn't show. Y'all
Just
can
need to find some
play
places
with
to use
Metro.
it.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Pikmin.
Oh, boy.
That's a good one. Bayonetta 3.
Okay. So now
Bayonetta 3
ASAP.
ASAP. They didn't show
And the cool thing
Bayonetta
about
3,
this
man.
spear is that it allows me to attack enemies that are a tile away from me. So it gives me a little bit more reach. Didn't help me there.
I took your rupees. Sorry.
No.
All right, Mayanic said Resident Evil 5. Are you going to
Okay,
main
I found
Banjo?
another
I got to
door.
see how he is first, Fred.
All right.
But you
let's
know
do
we're
that.
going to show Banjo some love.
Okay, we
I'ma
need
show
to
Banjo
destroy
some
these
love.
coffins as soon as. Oh gosh.
Try to
This
get around
guy's
to that
really
other
tough.
coffin.
Got it.
Oh. Caterpillar. Caterpillar.
Recognize
Caterpillar.
this guy.
Caterpillar.
Oh no.
No. Get away.
There we
Oh,
are. Oh,
they got wrecked.
goodness. I've only got half a heart left. Oh no.
Oh,
No. And that was the end of me. Audrey, see what you can do on your own.
Uh-oh.
We've got this. Maybe. Oh, I needed that guy over here.
Oh, Audrey
no,
dead.
Come on, over here.
D, dead. She back.
There you go.
Got it,
Nice.
got it, got
Oh.
If you go back, you might be able to get that
it.
chest.
Ooh.
Don't go back.
I
Don't
think
do
I
it.
think you're gonna need to.
yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Oh, it's a boss key.
Okay, yeah. So now if you step on that, oh, okay, so you can
Oh.
actually get back to the Sheikah Stone really quickly if you want to and
Ooh,
revive me.
through
Yeah, so
Yeah, revive
if
him.
you push that so that you can use it as a stepping stone. Yeah, and now if you go all the way down outside of the Gerudo Ruins.
Good luck. That sounds sarcastic right now for some reason.
The
if you hit
Gerudo
that Sheikah
Ruins,
Stone.
bro.
Yeah, we've got this.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You seem really excited
let's
to start
go.
the boss fight, Sam. I
Yeah,
don't know.
what-
Yeah, I want to
but
see.
you can
They're
go
about to
back
show a
and-
boss
I'm
fight.
not
That shit is
arguing. I'm not mad.
Yeah, this game does look
Please,
good, man.
please join
boss
the boss
fight is
fight.
really challenging. So we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Yes.
Here we go.
Exciting.
Boss battle. Boss time. Oh, and he got a
boy.
guitar,
We get
bro.
our first look at the new villain of this game.
Oh. My name is Octavo.
He thinks Hero belongs to him, but I
Octave,
tend
you
to
get
disagree.
it? Everything's music related.
So he's kind of forced the king
into
into a deep slumber, and that sets up the story.
Link's jealous. He's like,
Yeah,
I want
Nintendo,
to
that's the thing, bro. With these Nintendo Directs, we almost get E3 year round, bro. Nintendo Directs have been hyped
Oh boy,
lately,
Guitar
man.
Most
They've
Nights.
been lit. Bass Guitar
Guitar
Most.
Most.
Ooh.
Yes.
Bass Guitar
That's really
Most
cool
Nights.
and frightening.
All right, let's go.
Good luck.
You as well. Oh, no.
Oh, she died already.
Are you down already?
I'm already down.
Oh, no.
I think I was low on health.
Oh, dang.
Oh, dodge.
Oh,
This is why you were revived, Sam.
Maybe I should have died and had you revive me. Oh, get.
Okay, I gotta
get the
stay away from the
minions
hot
first.
coals.
yeah, you gotta stay away from the hot
I
coals.
need to make my way around, but they're moving with me.
Now I can backseat groove.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh,
man.
he about
look
to
at that
die.
last guy.
Oh, no. I'm on the hot coals.
Get off of there. Oh, that was nice.
Oh, all right.
That range is
Yeah,
really
that
coming in
range
handy.
weapon's helpful.
No.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
Oh,
get
I
out
gotta
of
get
there.
out of here.
Get out of there.
Oh, no.
Dead.
No.
Okay,
D.
so we'll get to see. We'll get to see the
As
defeat sequence.
intended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So when you're defeated, you come and you get to talk to the Oracle, and the
Okay.
Oracle will allow you to
They
use your
died, bro.
diamonds on any one of these
This game
things
was good,
that might help you out. I think we should probably each take a
Okay.
shovel.
Probably
But
need
we're
to
gonna
beat-
get to
there's
go
so many
right
games
back
on the Switch I
into
still haven't beat, man.
into the boss room
Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
and give that one more shot.
Are they gonna try it
So
one
we've
more
already
time?
done all the work.
All right, if y'all
Yeah,
die
full
one more
health.
time, move on to the next game. Nintendo.
If you have
I
multiple
want to see
items,
one more
I
game. Let's see at least one more
might,
game for this
I
stream.
might go back to this broadsword, although that range was really
That
helpful.
range was pretty
That range-
helpful
yeah,
for those
okay.
You could like
guys.
reach over the coals and just like poke him. Hi, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh wait, hold on. I think we needed to. Did we need to go through here first? Nope.
Nope. Go to the boss, bro.
I thought this is where the room was. Oh, it is. Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't play scared. You're trying to get out of this boss
No.
fight. I don't remember where it was.
Yeah.
One down.
That was totally intentional. It just gave us an opportunity to listen to the music again.
There you go.
And
Take 'em
visually,
out.
actually, the size of these bosses, I think, really reinforces like their movement patterns. It gives you a chance to like,
Oh, no.
if you're not playing, like I'm just watching and not talking and playing. It's a lot easier for me to follow the boss's movements because they're so gigantic.
No, no.
All right, they're on the last.
Right
Come
now.
on.
Okay. Get off those
Oh,
hot
no.
coals, buddy.
They almost got him. You almost got him.
Got
You got this. You got this. You got
Here
this.
we
You
go.
got this. You
You
got
can
this.
do
Oh, you only got one more.
One heart. I believe in you, though.
One hot. One more. He dead, bro.
Come on, 3 hits. Oh, that is
Two more
smart.
arrows. One more.
One
arrow.
more.
One more.
Yes.
She beat it.
Got
Yeah.
Good
That was
boy.
close.
Ranged
That was
weapons.
died. Nintendo making
Let's
another
collect our
poking game.
reward.
Yes.
That'll be cool, man. I like poking tournaments, bro. I like poking tournaments.
It's a pretty sick gem.
It's really cool.
Is it crazy that I think? I don't know, man. Breath of the Wild seems like it's still early.
That's right.
ASAP, but
I
hey,
do
I'll
feel
take
a
it next
magical
year.
aura.
Bro.
That's
Sooner
true.
the better.
Wow, that was
That's way too much fun
Yeah,
to play
yeah.
co-op.
Oh, my goodness.
It really is.
That was great.
Yeah.
yeah, that's about all the time we have for that
Okay,
segment. I'm
cool.
glad we got to see that
All right,
boss
cool,
fight.
cool. Let's see what other game
Yeah.
they show.
And
Let's see what other game they show.
yeah, well, what else we have? Anything in closing thoughts about this game? I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Grab your headphones. Cadence of Hyrule, the Crypt of the Nectar Dancer, featuring The Legend of Zelda, is available to
It's a
download
long
on Nintendo
title.
eShop this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
This morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I still
Yes.
wasn't able to use it. Play
So,
it, though. I
Sam,
tried.
Audrey, thank you guys. And Indie Day rolls on. We are going to be right back on Nintendo Treehouse Live
let's
with
see.
Dauntless. So don't go anywhere. Thanks for watching this one,
They
guys.
about to show Dauntless on the Switch? Oh, this was worth it. All right, this is going to be the second game I watch. Oh, I want to see how this game runs on the Switch. I want to see how this game runs on the Switch. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Bro, this game has to be launching soon then, man. IXM say I have no rhythm. Oh, lit. They about to show Dauntless on the Switch. What's up to everybody coming into the stream? Give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed, click subscribe. Your name will pop up live on the stream. We lit, bruh. We lit, bruh. Magic. How much does the Zelda game cost? How much was this? Was it $25? Yeah, $25. First, that's Dauntless running on the Switch? Oh, Dauntless is looking good, man. But the art style lends itself to look good on the Switch. Be playing this with you. Dope. Dope, Red. Hey, Carlos, thanks for subscribing, Carlos. Hey, I told you. It'll pop up live. I told you, boy. Yeah. Yeah, Dauntless is online multiplayer, Silverfire. What's up, Mark McGill? I guess being available on the eShop and actually being available to play are two different things. Yeah, I have it preloaded on my Switch. I saw it on the eShop. It was on the eShop. Go to the which section? Recent releases, I think. Was it recent releases? Let me see. No. Or coming soon. Yeah, go to the coming soon section on the eShop and it shows up. There it is. Cadence of Hyrule. I preloaded it, but I still can't play it. Hey, when is Dauntless launching on the Switch? I low-key, I'm not going to touch it until it comes out on the Switch. They about to show gameplay of Dauntless. Nah, Cadence of Hyrule is $25, bro. It was $25 for me. See the icon on the home menu. No, Jay, I don't have Ultimate Alliance preloaded yet. I need to preload it, bro. I need to. Day one buy. Again, that's another day one. When does it doesn't say it doesn't we don't know yet, Bucks. Don't know yet. Don't know yet. Hopefully they announce it. Don't know yet. Hopefully they announce it today. Yeah, because it's already out on the other system. Nintendo need to start getting them day and date launches, bro. Boom, boom. Bro, but just based on that right there, it's looking good, man. I like myself on the left side. It's looking good, bro. Sometimes they do during these presentations. All right, let's go. Oh. All right, hurry up. But even you, just looking at the game right here, you can tell that the game is gonna run good on the Switch. Lit, bro. We didn't get Monster Hunter. We got Dauntless. And in my opinion, I like Dauntless better than Monster Hunter. Just a little that I played. All right. Waiting for it to start. It should start any minute now. Room tour update, J Hood. We're gonna do a room tour update one day soon. All right, here. What is this?
Hey everybody, welcome back
For
to
physical
Nintendo
release,
Treehouse
cool.
Live
I was
at
getting
E3.
digital.
I'm Sam.
All right.
And my colleague Vince from our publisher and developer relations team. And
Dauntless.
I am super excited that right now we're going to take a look at Dauntless for Nintendo Switch.
Let's go.
We've got some guests with us here from the Phoenix Labs team. Jesse, Nick,
I
and
hope they
Chris.
announced
Thank
the
you
release
so
date.
much for bringing this over. I know y'all have been really busy with development. You got a ways to go, but it's really awesome that you give us a chance to take an early look at the game here.
Bro,
Yeah,
this is gonna be.
So here today,
they're gonna
we're
make a
showing
lot
off,
of money on the
Dauntless
Switch
on
version.
Switch for the first time ever. It's hands-on on the show floor.
First
You can jump
time.
in,
John
check out
Mack,
a
what's
couple
up?
of our behemoth hunts. And today we got a special surprise. We're going to debut a brand new behemoth never before seen on stream today.
Oh,
Try to
never
do
before
And we will try
behemoth.
our
How it
best.
goes. So as we get started here, for folks who maybe haven't had a chance to check out Dauntless before, what can we tell them about what this game is all about?
It's like Monster Hunter.
Yeah, so Dauntless is a co-op action RPG where you and up to 4 of your friends go on these cooperative hunts and challenge these boss-sized, larger-than-life behemoths that are threatening humanity's survival.
Let's check out the Switch version of
And I think we've got
Dauntless.
one we can kind of
Link to the past.
get
one,
warmed
there
up
it
on
is.
before we tackle the new BC.
Yeah, we're going to warm up against
they gonna warm
Charog,
up?
which is one of our earlier game behemoths, but not without its own set of challenges. So why don't we hop in here
Right
and
on.
check it out? Sweet. In the full version of Dauntless, you'll be crafting hundreds of different weapons and armor and gear combinations. For the sake of the demo today, we've got a couple pre-built kits here. So I'm
Repeaters.
going
I
to go
might
with
get the
the
repeaters.
War
Pew,
Pike,
pew,
which is a
pew.
great utility team support weapon.
War
I really
Pike.
enjoy mobility, so I'm going to grab the chain.
Select an
blades with me
appearance.
Awesome.
For
Yeah,
the
no
demo,
RPG would
just
be,
doing
complete
pre-made.
without lots of character customization options.
Yeah,
So
that's dope.
when you start your journey in Dauntless, you'll
More
create a
Treehouse
Slayer,
today.
yeah,
Yeah, this is gonna go on for like 5
with, again,
hours.
Hundreds of different
But I'm not going to
combinations
be
and
on for the
options.
whole time, yeah.
I will say, when I first started playing the game, I was amazed how long it took me in the character creator. I wasn't expecting to have so
5
many
hours.
options. This is just like 4 pre-builds, but it's really remarkable that you can make such a personalized take on your Slayer. But then once you get into the game and you reach the Ramsgate City area, you can actually customize again. It's not like you're
Let's
locked
go.
into one look.
Yeah, one of the things we
Yay,
really wanted to
Yoon
kind of
Park.
nail when
He just dropped
when we started developing was
2,000. I
making
don't
sure
know what that
players
currency
felt
is,
like
but he
they
says,
could
I
be
really want to
whoever
see
they wanted to be in the
Skullgirls
world.
release date
And you change
on
over time, so we wanted to
E3.
make sure that
I
players
need to see
also,
what that is, but
are
yeah,
able
Yoon,
to
thanks for the
change what they
super
look
chat,
like
bro.
over time as well.
So
So much content already here. How is this game free to play?
You know,
Yeah, it's free to
that's a great
play.
question. We don't really think about kind of the free-to-play model as, something that should have a little bit of content or a lot of content. We really focus on delivering,
A
the
good
best experience
game.
to players that we possibly
And I'll
could.
support it.
And in a game like this,
I
having
get,
lots of
like, the
behemoths,
battle
lots of
pass or
weapons,
whatever.
lots of ways to interact with the
You know what I'm
game
saying?
is really important to us. And so, we've been building the game now for about 4 years, and we keep kind of layering on, and trying to add more and more content as we go. And we're also basically adding new behemoths, new weapons consistently. We're patching every 2 weeks. And the next big kind of jump for us is to bring the game to Switch, where we can get even more awesome players in. So.
That's awesome.
all right, so heading into a Charog hunt. One thing I think
All right,
is really
let's see the
interesting
game for
about
the first
how you jump into
time.
combat in this game. There's not a class
Let's see the
system.
game for the
It's
first
choosing
time.
a weapon based on the behemoth that you're going to fight. You have the freedom to adjust your loadout every time you go in. But then there's a lot you can do to customize your loadout to really fill a role on your team if you want to, or
All
really
right.
optimize your playstyle one direction or another. But there's a lot of flexibility there.
Absolutely.
Excuse me.
We
Excuse
didn't
me.
really want players to feel like they had to make a static choice with the way that they wanted to play, and we want, again, with the kind of the idea of being whoever you want to be within the game. The weapon kind of provides a baseline for kind of how you want to interact with the game world, but then there's even more.
all right, this is the
inside
game.
there. So each weapon, for example,
All right.
has multiple types of customization.
Let's see.
Inside of it, there's different powers that they each have. On top of that, as you continue to progress through the mastery
All right, the
system,
game
which
is looking
kind of
good.
like a leveling
But
system
I could already
game,
tell it's 30
and
frames.
it's
It's
a
not
system,
60.
You start unlocking new,
bummer.
other customizations.
I keep it real, bro.
So, for example, if we were playing,
You already
Axe,
tell it's 30 frames.
you
It's
can
not
unlock
60.
the axis to
My
actually
audio.
throw it,
My bad.
and you can customize.
Yeah, you can
that
see.
to,
You already
so
see
normally it
frame rate
comes back
problems.
to you after you've thrown it. What you can do is you can actually take a mod that.
But I guess this
takes
isn't
away
like the
kind
kind of game
boomerang
where
effect and makes it do a lot more damage.
And I love that depth of combat and just that flexibility because, you know, as an axe user, you would think you're kind of locked into just melee, but the ability to have a little bit of range for this.
But the game looks good. It's looking good.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's looking good, but you can tell it's 30.
Right now we're fighting
60.
Charok, so he's the big kind of salamander-looking thing. Fun fact, we actually called him Sally for the longest time.
Sally,
so I'm gonna
it's
really
good
try
though,
not
and it's
to
free to
call
play,
him
so
Sally
hey.
the whole time that we're fighting him.
Oh, he looks like he could be a Sally. He's got that Sally vibe going on. Oh. And he's got on fire.
Oh, I am definitely on fire.
Oh, they on fire, bro. They on fire. That's like 10
so,
frames per second they have yeah, you can tell it's choppy, bro.
Kind of choose how you want to play is kind of what
frame rate is not good on Darkness on the Switch.
What powers you have, and so Nick,
we need that Switch Pro, Nintendo. We need a Switch Pro.
So it's got a lot of fire resistance, which is really good for this encounter.
Yeah. The graphics look good. The frame rate is what's bad. The graphics look the same to me as the Xbox One. It's the frame rate.
Really strong against Charog.
And I love that extra layer strategy with the elemental.
Frame rate issues.
Like ice and try to mix and match, and you feel like all the gear that you're getting is worth something. You're not kind of just replacing and swapping out for the next big thing, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it looks horrible though.
You know, as you can see, he's starting to get kind of cut up, and that kind of shows kind of how the fight is progressing. So, you know, you'll notice that there's no kind of health bars or whatever. We really wanted players to kind of have a really diegetic experience in the game and really take. You know, you have to pay attention to what's going on. They also, wherever those those cuts are good, are you know, local to where there's been where damage has been done. So you can, if you see the tail's been actually pretty cut up, so that means it might actually get cut off pretty soon here if everybody continues to focus.
He's about to get cut off.
I'm gonna try and attack it, get it exposed, open up a weak point for Chris here to maybe cut the tail off.
Yeah, Sally's not playing very nice right now.
One of the things that I love about this game as you're getting in here is as you encounter each new kind of behemoth,
Havoc Leisure Suit
really
Larry
need to pay
playing,
attention
but
to
not
its
Cadence of
attacks,
Pyro.
learn its tells, and figure out, okay, for this behemoth, what does my strategy need to be? And if you've got a team that works really
playable,
well together,
and that's crazy, Mario.
Really
Cadence of Pyro should have been playable,
those moments
man.
where you're going to have a little bit of
I don't know,
where you're
Mario.
able to do a little bit more damage to the behemoth, especially for certain.
But I'll be playing. It should be playable by tonight. I'm be on it tonight.
And in terms of kind of focusing certain areas of the behemoth. And building up your strategy, we should probably talk a little bit about the different colors of damage numbers that folks are seeing on the screen here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Taking them out.
In the case of the Warpike is unique because it actually does 3 different types of damage. It does normal damage, which is white, and then it also does what's called piercing damage. Piercing damage is really interesting
before launch.
Because
do you use Gamefly? No, I don't. Trexy has just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, T-Rexy. T-Rexy.
Other players can come and now do what's called. Other players can come and do more damage to that area, and then you'll see the yellow damage there. That's slashing damage. That's your basic kind of like it cuts off pieces. It does more damage to parts. And changes kind of how the loot table will go.
All right,
so,
he's starting to be
as you do more
starting to get
damage,
bruised up.
You'll break apart. And as you break parts,
to fix the frame rate,
that will change.
Maybe simplify. Now they have updated like Fortnite and stuff to fix frame rates.
And you know, as
frame rate on Fortnite on the Switch, so they'll probably update the game.
Premise is you're saving these islands from these behemoths, but also at the same time you're taking kind of the pieces of the behemoth.
Hey, good thing is you could grind on the
so
go.
You're kind of constantly trying to kill bigger behemoths so that you can get better armor.
Yeah, which is 3 p.m. Yeah, same
kind of for the sake of the demo.
Hey, but I'm still going to be playing Dauntless on the Switch.
I love the world that you created for all the biomes and just how
I got used to 30 frames per second.
Behemoth.
Yeah, like so. Right now we're in kind of a desert biome, which is obviously very kind of.
And just as a system, most of the sponsors have. Some have Xbox, some has PlayStation 4, but everybody has a Switch.
And each has different properties.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that too.
kind of thematics.
This game
really try and help sell
had
it.
frame rate
That
drops on the
I think
Xbox and
gathering
PlayStation
in
2.
biome are gonna be very
So I think
different.
this game
So,
just hasn't been optimized for
consumables, which is
console
that,
yet.
Area on the
Because I
bottom
do
right
remember
there,
that on the
various
Xbox,
things that you
the
can
frames
bring
were
to a fight to
suspect.
kind of further customize
On my
your
X,
experience.
bro,
All
so-
of those are generated through the gathering system.
I think the game
we don't
just...
have any of that in the demo, just to kind of keep things moving.
Because I had so
quickly.
many problems on my
But,
Xbox
as
just
a
trying to
player,
play
what
the
you'll end up doing
game.
is you'll-
I think they
let's
just need
say
to
if
patch
you want,
the game in
special
general on
type of grenade,
consoles.
You're going to want to go and grab some various gatherables within the island, kind of while you're fighting the behemoth.
Right.
And it is interesting. I mean, for some of the combat, finding the behemoth in the first place is going to be part of the challenge because you've got a big territory that it could be hanging out in. So once you actually find it, you can toss the flare, let the rest of your team know, okay, fine, I found it. Come here, stop collecting stuff. We gotta go to work.
And
They just...
also, as you just saw, like, the behemoth kind of fell over there. That was kind of one of those breaks, and so, one of the things that kind of just popped up on the left side of the screen was that
let's go.
those break parts.
What's up,
changing
Mason?
The loot table there.
Will I
Getting
play
kind of
Mario
some-
Maker
some
2
rare
Frozen?
loot.
Of course, bro.
So for folks who haven't played Dauntless before, we should probably spend a little bit of time going over the HUD here and what folks are seeing on the screen.
The HUD, they're going to go over
We've
the HUD.
got a lot of helpful information going on here.
Absolutely. So, talk a little bit about the bottom right corner. So that's your various consumables
I'm
that you
hungry.
can bring.
Go get something to eat.
On the top left, that's your standard
Might as well
health
play
bar
Monster
plus
Hunter World.
stamina bar.
That's
So
not
each
on the
move
Switch
takes,
though,
you know,
Kato.
stamina to do, and you kind of got to manage your stamina. Below that, in Nick's case, that's basically a charge bar. So each weapon has a different kind of set of abilities that it can do.
Okay.
In the case of the Warpike, as you're hitting the behemoth, you're going to charge up. You're going to basically take either Aether from
getting wrecked, bro.
the behemoth.
He's getting
and
wrecked,
store
bro.
it in your.
Oh, they beat it.
Awesome, you guys did it.
Charog
You're going to take all that
slain.
Aether from it, and you're going to charge up the blade, and then as long as you don't get hit, you can then kind of plug it in and then do some special moves with it.
Cool.
Anyways, do you want to talk a little bit about the next stuff there, Nick?
Yeah, so we're going to jump into one more hunt.
Dauntless. All
We're
right, let's
gonna
go.
check out
This
a
is the new, brand new behemoth. First time ever seen.
We've been working on him for a couple of months now. He's definitely one of the more challenging behemoths in the game.
Okay.
As you saw, things
Just
like
get your potions,
pixel-perfect dodges, high-fidelity combat, very tactical feel in the game, super important to us. So we're no strangers to challenge in our game. And yeah, we're going to give him a go, see how we do, and see how things go.
Right on. So any tips as we head into Winterhorn's Grave?
Yeah, so
Dodge.
Dodge is great. Dodge is your best friend. Don't get hit. He's going to drop these winter totems that are going to create blizzards that will obscure our field of view, so we're definitely going to want to jump on those as quickly as we can. If you find yourself get frozen, you're going to want to mash the dodge button to break free. If you see one of your allies who's frozen, you can knock them free by hitting the ice off of them as well.
Sounds good. While we're getting ready to load into this new behemoth, during the normal gameplay cycle, what we'd have done after that is pick up all the gear that we picked up from that behemoth and then head back to Ramsgate. And there's a lot of really awesome stuff that you can do there for your character in terms of progressing different quest lines, interacting with artisans, craftspeople. We should probably talk a little bit about that since folks who are watching won't have a chance to see Ramsgate in action here.
Yeah, so basically,
that would be cool,
you called it out. Like, there's a whole bunch of. It's kind of the Ramsgate is a social hub for us, and so as you go back, it's where you kind of meet up with your friends, where you find your party, get ready to go. The loadout, you go and you craft new
Monster
weapons,
Hunter
kind of discover the quests and stuff like that.
This game puts some pressure on
Monster
Hunter.
is where you interact with the story of the game as well. And so,
it's about
we want to give
bro
kind of a space where they
if they have a Switch exclusive monster and they make it like Giga Bowser,
I was so impressed when
bro, that would be lit.
How much potential it feels like there is in that city with so many colorful characters and just the environment itself. I think the first time I ended up in
that would be dope, and you could get craft this armor.
I was I'm gonna go explore over here, and I ended up in a sewer system, and
that
I found a really cute turtle, and I was like, okay, I guess I should talk to the other people first. But I was having so much fun just jumping around this city and exploring it.
Yeah, there's so that Hector's name is that turtle's name is Hector.
Oh, Hector! Hector's adorable.
Also, there's a guild in the game called the Roof Rams, and they've been around since the earliest betas. And these players are feverish about making sure that they can get to every
Bowser.
And have given us a lot of great feedback on how
that's
to
a new monster?
make that a fun experience.
I thought I seen that one before.
Shout out to the Roof Rams.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
You look big and stumpy and scary.
So Winterhorn Scrave is actually an old behemoth that we had in the game for a while that we actually removed, and we wanted to redo from scratch. And so some players will be familiar kind of with some of his moveset, but we basically took him back into the lab, redid the model, redid all the gameplay elements, and made him a whole lot harder.
He's very mobile right off the bat, just seeing how much he's using the space and moving around. Just being able to pin him down.
I was going to say, Scrave is hard enough, man. Jeez.
So he's basically a mobile control behemoth. So a lot of what he does is controls the battlefield. So you'll start to see soon he leaves mines on the ground. He throws up walls all over the place that you have to kind of manage. And then pretty soon he'll also start to throw those totems down, which slow you down, do damage. And if you don't basically kind of keep on top of it, the fight's going to snowball pretty poorly.
It's like
snowball.
Nice dad joke
I
there,
see what you
Jesse.
did there.
Oh,
okay, so we've got the visibility effect
totem
going
up here.
What did he just do?
So the interesting part of these totems is that, you know, as you guys are having to focus on it, he's still hanging around doing his business. And so, you know, it gets really tough once he gets one or two of those things going out.
So in terms of equipment, we've talked a little bit about weapon customization, talked about armor, but another really important part of the Slayer's loadout that we haven't touched on is the lantern.
Fox is kind of the lantern expert on the team.
This is cool.
Yeah, I'm going to try to...
An owl bear. It says Mario. Yeah, it does.
We've rolled
it's like Decidueye, the Pokemon Decidueye.
For the demo, but that's something that you're going to be able to fully
Would you
customize.
Third-party games
you know, as
recommend
you,
for the Switch?
Craftings from the different
I can't think of it.
right now, I have an Embermane Lantern, which leaves these giant mines, essentially. That
let me look at my what I have on my Switch.
Some of the other ones we have for the demo are
Mega Man 11, Cuphead,
which has
Cadence of Hyrule just came out, Fortnite, Rem Royale.
We have Draft Lantern.
Let me see what else I got. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff.
Gigantic Lightning Bolt. 1 second here.
Mortal Kombat 11, bro. If you like a solid fighting game, third-party fighting game,
you know, while
Mortal Kombat 11,
kind of
loved it.
Call back.
Paladins,
so, you know, for example,
Paladins is dope, man, and it's free. Paladins is free.
You know, we really wanted to kind of give the players an opportunity to have
Contra
something that
Collection
really,
is cool. Saints Row the Third.
There's a couple games. And use one of their signature attacks.
Octopath Traveler, if you like RPG games.
You know,
So there's a lot of
kind of the start screen that we showed earlier. He's that kind of big green lizard, and his kind of key abilities, he shoots these kind of like sniper laser beams. And so the Drask Lantern, when you activate it and you build up charge with it,
get him.
then gives you that ability to shoot those kind of laser beams and do kind of very Drask-oriented things.
I forget, does it Dauntless use your Epic account, your same Fortnite account?
You know, and the ideal there is that he gets out of that thing, or another player can come and rescue him out of that. In order to
like he's protecting that Aether Vein down there.
This owl is tearing him up, bro.
I'll grab that totem.
Part 3 gameplay to Astral Chains with CJ.
So he was actually around.
No, today they're just doing indie games.
Really interesting and unique. So one of the core mechanics of healing is generally to use consumables, but when you're out of consumables, you can then use the Aether Veins, which is that kind of blue, kind of little rocky formation that's got some wispies coming out of it.
And worth mentioning, it's limited use, so you don't want to be the jerk who hogs the vein.
Exactly. Sadly, that's me almost all the time. That's why none of these guys play with me at work. Now, the cool thing about those Aether Veins is that's also what feeds the behemoth. So, now the demo, basically, the behemoths will stay in the same area, but in the main game, they'll basically run off to heal, and when they do, they kind of claw up, they kind of go and find a vein of Aether, and they claw it up out of the ground, and they start to heal themselves. Players can take advantage of that as well, which is gives us an interesting kind of push-pull mechanic of, you know, you want to force the behemoth away from them for as soon as you can, but at the same time, when they run away, that gives you an opportunity to kind of heal up, get ready, and do some gathering. So you want to really kind of manage how much time you're spending away from the behemoth.
Speaking of management, I am not managing my stamina very well here. Ooh.
So we touched a little bit on the free-to-play model, and right now you are in Season 5, the Hidden Blade season. So folks who are down for some ninja action, there's some awesome kind of ninja-themed stuff going on in the game.
Everybody doing seasons
but
now
I think
since
it's really nice that you've got a couple of different
Fortnite.
progressions as you go through seasons with the Hunt Pass, so folks can just enjoy that free-to-play experience, or if they want
you're right, Mario.
they can.
That's a good thing about this game is cross-play.
A bit of a different progression.
So it really doesn't matter what system you have it on.
So how we monetize is largely around customization and kind of what we call personalization. So the idea of how you express
now, no
yourself.
demos were released during
kind
E3.
of getting a kind of a theme here. We really want Dauntless to be all about expressing yourself, and so the Hunt Pass is a big reflection of that. So a Hunt Pass is kind of very similar to a Battle Pass that you might see in other games, where you as you do actions in the game and as you play the game a whole bunch.
Tearing that owl up, bro.
Unlocking new tiers and new levels.
Tearing that owl up, bro.
As you unlock those, you get new customizations.
Oh, he's dead.
You get some currency. You get other great stuff, some consumables, and it's all about kind of reflecting kind of your actions in the game.
When is this out? I don't know. So I'm hoping. That's why I'm holding off. I'm hoping that they announce when the Switch version launches.
Of course, gearing up for the.
They could be like, and the Switch version launches right after the stream now. Because I think they said they're still working on it.
It's starting to get a little hairy here. Everybody's running out of potions.
Does it run good? I can't play because I don't have enough space.
Yeah,
I like it, Jay. I like it. 2K19 on the Switch. I was just playing it earlier today on Twitch.
The danger meter. So the danger meter is basically a reflection of
2K's lit,
how scared the airship captain, the guy who brought you to the island, is feeling. And so as that kind of ticks up, so it's 63% now, but basically as players get down, now it's 72%, everybody's kind of taking a lot of damage. So when that hits 100%, you're no longer able to revive your teammates. And it starts to get into kind of a death, not a death match,
do or die.
A do or die kind of scenario.
Oh, I'm trying to res you. I'm trying. There we go.
81, so it's getting really kind of hairy here now, and you can start to see there's a bunch of damage on the behemoth as well. So it really is, coming down to the wire here.
And that's unfortunately about all the time we've got for today, so I don't know if we're going to be able to show off taking down this behemoth, but you're actually going to make this available on the show floor today, right? So people can try it out for themselves.
So everyone on the show floor, if you hit
playing it on the Switch.
Both bumpers and then push in both thumbsticks on the behemoth selection screen, it'll unlock Winterhorn's Grave in the demo, and you can check it out for yourself.
Wow.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for letting us try this out and bring this game over
in October this year.
I can't wait to see how it shapes up as we wrap up development. It's just so
I haven't noticed that.
Before we wrap up, do you have any last thoughts to share with our viewers?
It's coming to Switch later this year, but
later this year,
we do believe in cross-play and cross-progression. So you can head to Play Dauntless today and start your journey in PC or Xbox or PlayStation 4, and then when it comes out on Switch later this year, you'll be able to bring your progress into the Switch version as well.
Somebody who spends a lot of time on the road traveling, being able to bring my Slayer with me is going to be super, super helpful.
Yeah, it is. Super excited for it.
That's cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, guys, so much for coming by, sharing this game with us. Vince, thanks for joining us.
Let's see what game they say they announce
next.
And
folks who are watching, please don't go anywhere. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Sakuna of Rice and Ruin.
Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. I don't know what that is. All right, dudes. Hey, thanks for coming by. I said I was just going to do this for about an hour. Dauntless looks, I have to say, the game looks good graphically, but the frame rate is was a little choppy. But again, it hasn't been I've had problems on the Xbox too, so it's gonna be cool, man. Gonna be cool. All right, dudes. I'll see you guys later tonight. I will be playing Cadence of Hyrule right here on YouTube. I'll see you dudes later. We out. Bye.